You have to meet your targets, he has to meet your targets.
See, already
Then?
Alright,
Then?
here we go. Okay, so interesting.
Okay guys, you are live now from Marketing Academy Bangalore. We are talking about how LinkedIn,
content for LinkedIn, and we are having
content for LinkedIn.
argument that for sports category LinkedIn will not work. That's what they are saying, but we are against that. So that is the discussion that we are going to have. Okay, so guys, tell me what is it? Tell me what do you think? You need some light?
Hi Brenda from Florida.
Hi Brenda. Okay, so we are discussing about LinkedIn content, and specifically we are discussing about the blog option in LinkedIn, right?
You will see what we do with this Periscope later.
So, so guys, maybe you guys give an intro so that you know people who are coming.
Okay, yeah. Quickly, we'll have a quick round of introduction starting from you.
Hi, I'm Anish.
Hi, I'm Jagdish.
Hi, Bachan.
I'm Shanwas.
I'm Suresh.
Maniket.
Okay, so we had a discussion. Okay, so tell me, what do you think? Are you guys using LinkedIn? You have to tell.
Pardon?
What was the discussion you had?
So, it was basically on how we can use LinkedIn, and the mindset that we all had was basically that LinkedIn was just a portal where you could
you guys are scared of this thing, you're running away?
or search for jobs or hire people basically, but apparently there's a lot more that we can do, so we're just here to figure out what we can do and how we can go ahead with this.
Okay. So did this idea will work out? So the discussion we had is, one, we are looking for a professional. We all thought it is a professional network. We thought that LinkedIn is, of course it is professional network, but you know, as I said, I go to LinkedIn for content. Don't take it. Okay, so LinkedIn, I go specifically for content, right? Do you use LinkedIn?
Yeah, I use.
Why? What do you do?
Mainly it's for professional connections and professional biodata.
Okay. So everybody has got the mindset of this thing, but I personally go for consuming content.
I also consume content.
Okay. Right. So the
We
news
consume
comes to
different
me.
types of content. It's just not specific to my profession. Different types of content is what I consume on LinkedIn.
Yes. So for those who don't know about Pulse, LinkedIn Pulse.
Sorry, I don't certainly.
Okay.
No,
so
you are
the
required
main
in this.
person. You are the main person.
You
Okay.
Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Abhishek. I work at Decathlon.
Yeah.
Okay. So the conversation started like this. It is used only for jobs, and but we are saying that it can be used for various other purposes like content. Now,
Hiring is just a secondary function of
exactly.
LinkedIn. It is.
Yes. So see, it
But
was
it's
before. It was before. Now it is. LinkedIn is becoming a media company. Seriously, it's becoming. See, Red Bull. What is Red Bull?
Yeah, it's a.
Okay, Red Bull is what? It's an energy drink.
Right.
But how are they turning? They are turning into media company.
Right.
Now, when what happened with this thing? They sponsored.
Yeah.
Why? They're producing content. Okay, so they're turning into content. I mean, today anybody who is doing something should do content. Why we are periscoping? We are doing lots of things. We are educating. Why can't we just educate people who come here? That's it.
No, I agree about content, but I'm saying content is not generic; it's specific to platforms.
Of course, we'll have to customize it. Yes.
Right.
So now my point is, we go to Facebook according to the recent study.
Right.
People go to Facebook and LinkedIn as a source for news.
Agreed. For Facebook, yes. For LinkedIn, yes.
So
But-
I personally go
Yes.
for news. Okay.
But a specific sort of news.
Not necessarily. See, now let me tell you what kind of content I consume in LinkedIn. I go read Forbes, Inc Magazine, HubSpot, Social Media Examiner, and Harvard Business Review.
So the same for me. I pretty much use it for HubSpot, Moz, QuickSprout.
Right.
But on Facebook, I pretty much follow BuzzFeed, Scoop.
Yeah, see, now that we can-
Webmaking is making a point saying that LinkedIn is not known for content. So which is right.
Right.
You're right there that it's not known, but it is a platform which is picking up so much in content that it will become your first source very soon.
You see, and the acquisition of Linda, again, that is also skills. So here is the thing: LinkedIn wants to make you a better person, no matter in which field you are. I mean, see, if I'm a professional athlete, that is my profession. So I will go to LinkedIn to connect with professional.
But what if, like for example, sports for us is not, we are not targeting people for whom sports is a profession. We are targeting people for whom sports is a hobby.
That depends upon what you're targeting.
Yeah.
But still people are using LinkedIn, right? We are using LinkedIn. I mean, they are not looking for, let us say, a normal person who's not a sports. See, I'm not a sports fan, right? But I have specific this thing, like I want scuba diving.
Right.
I don't know swimming, but that's a different thing. Scuba diving,
Specific interest.
and I want skydiving, and I want fishing. Okay, so now if I see something there in LinkedIn, I am definitely going to interact. And definitely, see, again, it boils down to the content. What kind of content you can produce as a thought leader, as an authority for sports. How much sports category you have. So each one you have to pick. It's not like general category. So you pick and choose each one of these categories, and that becomes the source. So that's what. So we are going to test it out. That personal experience that you had, don't put anywhere. Don't put in Facebook. In Pulse, you're going to add, and you're going to add some pictures. You're going to personalize it, and just let me know. Okay?
Sure thing.
And we're going to take 1 week to test it out. This I'm guaranteeing.
One post a week.
One post a week. Okay. So for those who don't know Pulse, if you go to LinkedIn home, profile, jobs, interest, under interest, the last one, not the last one, now they added learning, online learning. So the third or fourth one is Pulse. If you click on it, you will get Pulse related topics, that is influencers. Follow some of the influencers. It could be anybody in your industry. It could be Richard Branson or anybody. So there are a lot of people specifically designed, specifically assigned for LinkedIn influencers. Go follow them. And then interest and topic, that is industry wise. You take economy, you take social media, marketing, advertising. So follow those things, and that is what you would get in your feed. So when you go to LinkedIn, what you see on the homepage is from your pulse and interest, and from your network, of course. But this is not only restricted to network. Normally, if you don't go for pulse, it is only network. The network, for example, 5 people are in my network. I get the update from 5 people, and maybe some ads I would get. But Pulse, I am expanding my content consuming knowledge throughout. Right?
So you see, Pulse has a direct impact on your feed as well.
Yes.
And would I be able to boost this kind of post through email or?
Okay, good. Yes. LinkedIn has got an opportunity to send emails, like an email marketing. You write a post and you send an email marketing, and you get LinkedIn will specifically you can send it to specific people whom you want to, and that will go as an email in the
Each
inbox.
individual has 5 emails which are free, and then you need to.
So you can run an email campaign actually. So there is email campaigns. You can run some campaigns that is only email, nothing else. Okay, so that you can do. One more thing, what we asked, sure, can I advertise? Yes, if you write this Pulse, you can boost. You know Facebook boost?
Right.
Just like that, you can
Sponsored
boost
update.
Sponsored updates. And that, you will not even notice that is a sponsored update, because it comes in the newsfeed, not on the right hand side, it comes in your newsfeed.
We'll just take that question.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on live scores?
Like?
Scores.
Yeah, that is also good. Live scores. Yeah, live scores. See, now we might not use LinkedIn that effectively. Like, we are not
Actually,
like
we
Twitter.
do not use LinkedIn very effectively. Otherwise, if we are on LinkedIn as a platform,
Like a
to
Twitter.
go to, then definitely even live scores would definitely
Yes.
work.
So because not we are going to Facebook and we are going to Twitter.
Exactly, we are trained to use Facebook and
Right.
Twitter in a more, in a manner which is perceived to be more now.
Right.
But actually, even LinkedIn will work for you.
Yeah.
No, so I do not disagree. I mean, for example, any social media platform is meant for content discovery. It's just that you're right. Probably LinkedIn haven't promoted themselves in a way where people look at it as a content discovery platform.
Yes, they have never promoted it, but people who understand the landscape, right? They will do it. So they, in fact, they don't want to. They want to keep it like a professional, same thing, so that it is not crowded with spam. You remember we talked about marketers come and spam the system. They don't want it, so that's why they are not even telling them to come do all those things, right? So that you can do. You can do. Of course, you can share it in your groups, and you go to specific groups. If you go to a group, find out fishing groups. There are professional fishing groups, and you share this one. Amazing. So we are going to test it out. Okay. So what are the things that you are going to write? Let us talk about content idea, and I'll give you some more inputs. So we're going to take one post, which is how you caught this 8 kilo fish.
Okay.
So I want to know what is the process. I want to know how far is it that you go from Bangalore. So I live in Bangalore. You're writing for me. For people who are living in Bangalore, don't consider India. Your people, so that itself a great content idea. People who are living in Bangalore and who are interested in fishing. Okay?
Alright.
Now, several ideas I can think of. I can think about where to buy fishing tackle. That any of that not many people know that you can buy fishing tackle there, and how much is the cost, and are there any trips organized by government or maybe some private? Nobody knows. Do you guys know?
Suresh's category is hiking, right?
No, I'm just giving an example.
Yeah, no, but if we have to even specifically, because we are giving him.
Hiking, I'm not, so I cannot talk much.
Okay, let me share like a couple of thoughts. Like for hiking, what you could probably do is if you've gone on any hiking trips, you can share your personalized experience, right?
Right.
You can figure out what worked for you, what didn't work for you in that hiking trip. The other thing what you could also do is collect experiences of your friends, because that is also another very influential thing.
Correct.
Right? And their experience may not be the same as yours.
Yeah.
But if you have their experience also, you give the reader at least 4 to 5 different viewpoints. So if I am next time going to, I'm going on a hike, let's say, and if I've come across your post and if I've read that post, I definitely have certain expectations and certain things which I know, okay, this could happen to me, this could not happen to me, right? I could know when my alarm bells should go off, right, on a hiking trip, like how do I know I'm going to just slip off? Or how do I know that there's too much of moss and I'm not supposed to, step foot on it? There must be certain tips which you can give as a hiker. So what would you do? So those will become your post topics.
Okay. Hikers, your experience and your friend's experience. Okay? So now take this one, and so this is one type of post, one type of content idea, right? Now I need hiking resources. Right? Hiking resources. Now you're going to talk only for people from Bangalore. Okay, your target audience are Bangalore.
Which are all the places that I went for a hike around Bangalore?
No. The people who are reading this should be Bangalore. So you can give specific things. From Bangalore, it will take two hours to go to Chikmagalur. From there, you will have to take another bus or maybe you hike or whatever for another 2 hours. So it is much more specific rather than taking the overall hiking enthusiast or hiking.
Or if you personally have an experience in hiking in different places in India, you could even do that. But then you'll have to give very specific details about those places, okay? Because
Right.
somebody coming to your blog post, somebody reading content, what you have written, would want to get some takeaways from it. They just don't want to see that you had like a good time and come back, right? You would have had an entire end-to-end experience. So
Right.
that's what they're looking at.
Okay, so I'll give another fishing. Because I really want to do fishing. You know how much I'm. So I saw your picture that you took. What fish is that? I wanted. So this is again people who are in Bangalore. There is no sea here. There is no water. There is only one place where you can go to, Kaveri. That's what.
Which is also banned now.
Which is banned. So I need to find alternatives. What are the alternatives? Tell me.
So you have deep sea fishing where you
No,
can.
it's within the surrounding. Is there any option?
The surroundings, there really isn't anything.
Okay,
because
so the first
fishing is banned in Bangalore.
fishing is okay. So the other alternative is if you sacrifice 3 hours, can I go somewhere close by? 3 hours of drive.
Yeah, you could probably go towards.
Bhimeshwari?
No, that is what Kaveri.
No,
Sorry.
towards the outer parts of Karnataka where you could go near Chitradurga. So we have various dams, like probably.
Okay, list down 10 places to go. So the blog post, the post would be fishing banned in Bangalore. Here are 10 alternatives. Here are 10 alternatives which is close by Bangalore. So that itself is a list itself is a good resource for me. Now, so you took a picture about that one. What fish is that?
The needlefish.
Okay. So I didn't know I can catch needlefish where?
Murdeshwar.
Okay, how far is it? So these are the questions
The
I'm
blog
going to
post
ask
is just
you.
ready. What you just said will become a blog post.
Right? So these are the questions I want. So what will I didn't know you can catch needlefish, and how far is it? And how much is the cost? Approximately. And how far away I have to go deep sea fishing? If I have to go from Bangalore, what is the same?
Right.
So how do I prepare for it? What did you prepare? What are the things that you took? Right? And what are, of course, after you go into that, that's a different thing. Is there any agency or tour operators who are doing specifically for fishing? Are there?
No.
That is another good blog post.
Because people will, do a lot of research on who can take them fishing. So your
Yes.
blog post will end up with.
So can I take my family with me? Right? So what do you, if you have to go there, maybe you'll have to stay somewhere else. It could be also a hike or a trekking kind of a thing. And then you go, can you combine these two? Right? So and then you got that one. So that picture you got ready. And then you have answering my questions. That becomes the blog post itself or LinkedIn post. And then you're going to make it a little bit professional, bringing in. Here are the places that you can get. What is that? Fishing gears. So bring it like a prawn now. Right? And what is the price? And what kind of fishing rods you might want for deep sea fishing and for normal fishing?
And here you can put up pictures.
There will be a whole other article in itself also.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Or
But
you could even
bring
say-
it in here too, because I want to know. I cannot take one small.
So we can put that here and we can again link that back to
No,
that
you
article.
can see. You can create. Yeah, you can create a separate article. So ideas just comes in. Now I want to also know. So for Kerala, I want to go, or maybe this. What is this called? In the dams or in reservoirs, they have that. What is that called? Catamaran.
Coracle.
Coracle. Yes. Is there any place that they do that where they can go fish? Okay, so that is a good place. How far is it from here?
About 175.
Okay, so can I do actually fishing there?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, good. So for that, will I use the same fishing rod?
No.
What kind of fishing rod? So can I cook there?
Yes.
So what kind of barbecue I need to take, or should I take something?
Right.
Right? You're not only talking about fishing, but you're giving an entire experience. The journey from here to what are the things you can do. So you being a resource for that particular thing.
Another general thing, I think even
If
which
there is a question, you
had
have to
asked is-
ask.
There is an answer. So another general concern which people bring up is we don't have the time to write blog posts.
Yeah.
We don't have the time. That's a very common complaint, right? Now everything that we just spoke about, because you know it,
Right.
because you are aware of it, you will not take more than half an hour to come up with something like this because the information is in your head. You just need to put it down on paper. So I don't think half an hour is a very challenging thing if you want to build your own brand also, right? Because tomorrow you would not have like just married your company, right? You would you would want to grow, you would also want to be seen as an expert in this particular field. So again, your blog post is something which will help you build your brand, your own personal brand,
Okay.
just not for your company.
Okay, you're not. You focus. Okay. Now, see, what was I thinking? I forgot when.
I'm so sorry.
This Periscope we are doing, right? Give it to an intern. Watch this and come up with content, because this is what we discussed right now. Right? An intern can watch this and come up with her or his own blog post. You're not even writing. You don't even have to write, right? You're giving idea and you're going to share your idea. This is how we went from here. This is how we went there and we did this. Just talk to them, or you just record in an audio format, in your voice memo. Do it and give it to somebody. They can come up with their own content. Right? So when are you going to write? Let us get back to action now. When are you going to write?
We are on video, so you're committing.
Yes. So today is what? 14th of August. 6 o'clock. When?
Probably by Monday I should have one article.
Okay.
Wow,
So
that's good.
yeah. So Monday, that is on the
At
17th.
weekend, so
17th August, you're going to
Publish
it in Pulse.
your pulse. You know how to do that, right?
Yes. Okay. And when you add Pulse title, think about the title.
Okay.
The blog post, that is important. Pictures, that picture is important. That headline 700 by 400. So come up with if you can customize it, the picture accordingly.
It will be so.
Yes. Picture and then links. Keep that in mind, and keep it some bullet points also, because if you're talking about lists and other things, bullet points, make it a little bit. If you want, give some quotes.
Visual content.
Yes. If you videos, anything that you have, or combine those 4-3 pictures in a slide and upload it to YouTube, and that will convert it to a video. Embed that video here. And when you write, make it into paragraphs.
Smaller paragraph.
Yes, paragraphs, and give it H1, H2. Header 1, header 2. Remember we spoke about it. So use a lot of H2s.
What are H1, H2?
Header. So H1 in HTML there are 6 tags. H1 is heading 1. That is main heading. Header 2. H2 is subheadings. So this one will be bigger.
Title. That will be the title.
Yes. And H2 would be smaller. So break it down so that I know this paragraph is about this particular thing. Okay. H1, H2s. Use some colors. You can actually use some colors and things like that. In fact, if you are able to do some post in your mobile, you can do a lot of icons and all these things, and then save it in Pulse, and then you can publish it. So in desktop you can't do much, right?
Right.
So upload it, save it in there, and then publish it in Pulse. I have links we talked about. Tags. You can have 3 main tags. Main tags are like keywords, and what category will it fall under? So in this case it can be sports, fishing for example, or whatever the thing is, and sports, fishing, anything else? Adventure. Okay, good. And in your this thing, add your bio. Below the article, write your picture and your bio, who you are. Of
When
course, you
you
can
sign
talk
in.
about you can talk about your specific job and also why you wrote this article. You're interested. You're passionate. And hyper targeting to specifically to Bangalore.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Oh, 1 second. Okay. So, information. Web Marketing Academy. So please check it out and follow us. We will be posting daily, and we are planning a Periscope session on a daily basis. So Web Marketing Academy, and yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
guys. Thank you.
Thank you.